Hello students, I'm your computer science teacher Mrs. Saranya Viraj. So hope you all are doing good at home. Have you all done your exams well for your unit 1? Log on to MS Access? Yes? Okay. So today we'll be seeing the second chapter, okay? The name of the unit is Charts and Pictures in Excel. So in this lesson we are going to learn about how do we use charts and pictures in MS Excel 2010. Okay, so what is MS Excel? It's a software, comes under Microsoft Office 2010 package. Okay, so we'll be looking into the lesson. In Excel, chart is a tool that can be used to represent data graphically. So why do we use charts in Excel? It's a tool, okay, which we can use to represent the data graphically. So charts provide more visual impact than tables in presenting figures. So see this, what it is given. Charts provides more visual effect. So we'll be using tables to represent data in Excel, isn't it? So chart provides more visual impact, okay, than considering the tables. So charts can be read and understood quickly when compared to data in the tabular form. So when compared to tabular data, charts can be understood very quickly, okay. So we'll be seeing what are the types of charts. Excel supports various types of charts, okay. What are they? Column chart, line chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter chart and pie chart. Okay, so what is column chart? It compares values across categories by using vertical bars. What is column? The vertical section is called the column, isn't it? So it compares values across categories by using vertical bars. Okay, so what is line chart? It displays the change over a period of time. Okay, so this line chart, when we use line chart in Excel, it displays the change of the data over a specific period of time. Okay, so it represents data on the horizontal axis. So what is bar chart? This is the horizontal version of a column chart. Okay, bar chart is nothing but the horizontal section of the column chart. Okay, so what is area chart? This is a line chart where the areas below the lines will be filled with colors. Okay, area chart is nothing but line chart where the area under the line chart will be filled with specific colors. Okay, it is called area chart. So we can use a stacked area chart to display the contribution of each value to a total over time. Okay, clear? So next we'll see what is scatter chart. It shows the relationship between variables x and y. So while using scatter chart in Excel, we'll be mentioning the relationship, okay, between the two variables x and y. So this type of chart plots each data point with a marker. Okay, clear? So what is pie chart? It displays the contribution of each value, which is nothing but slice to a total pie. Okay, so pie chart always use one data series. Okay, so these are the various types of charts available in Excel. Okay, so how many? 6 types of charts are there. Okay, so next we'll be seeing how to work with charts. Okay, so first we'll see how to create a chart. Compute tabular data in Excel. So for creating a chart, initially we are going to perform some functions. What we are going to do? First we are going to compute the data in the form of tabular forms, okay, in Excel. So select the cells to draw a chart, including the column titles and row labels. So these cells will be the source data for the chart. So before creating a chart, we need to compute tabular data, okay, in the form of Excel. So then we are going to select the cells, okay, to draw a chart. So we need to include the column titles and row labels. Okay, the entire rows and columns we are going to select. So these cells will be the source data for creating the chart. Okay, so what are the steps? The steps to create a chart are: compute the given data in an Excel worksheet, then select the range of data present in the range A1 is to D7. See, this will be the window for showing the selecting table and clicking chart type. So here we are going to select the entire rows and columns from A1 to D7. Okay, so till this we are going to select. So after selecting the data range A1 is to D7, we need to click insert tab and click the desired type of chart from charts group. So after selecting the range, you need to select insert tab. See here, insert tab is present at the top of your window. Okay, click insert tab, then you are going to select the chart type. Okay, from the charts group. So this will be the window. See, example, select insert tab and click the line drop down option from the charts group. The chart appears in the worksheet. See this chart, it shows the type of line chart. Okay, after selecting insert tab, click the line chart option, okay, from the drop down box. So this will be a line chart. So next we'll see how to change the chart type. So Excel provides an option to easily change the chart drawn already to a different type of chart at any time. So once we select the chart, we'll be able to select the different chart type, okay, in Excel. So what is the step? Select the range of data present in the range A1 is to D7. So the similar step we are going to follow. First you are going to select the data range, okay, the entire data range A1 is to D7. Then select insert tab and click column drop down option and select clustered column under 2D column section. So after selecting the data range value from A1 is to D7, we are going to change the chart type. First we have selected line chart, yes. So now we are going to select clustered column under 2D column section, okay. So see this window, here we are going to select, first we have selected line chart, yes. Now we are going to select column option. From that under 2D section, click clustered 2D column chart, okay. So the chart appears with its type change for the same data. For the same data we are going to select different chart types. So this is how you are going to click the 2D clustered column chart, okay. This window shows the line chart for the same data, whereas this window shows the 2D cluster column chart, okay, clear. Next we'll be seeing how to use the chart tools, okay. So once a chart is inserted, a set of chart tools arranged in 3 contextual tabs appear on the ribbon. What is ribbon? It is present at the top of your Excel window, okay. So once after creating the chart, so a set of chart tools will be presented, okay, which consists of 3 tabs, okay, design, layout and format in contextual tab, okay. So these contextual tab will be visible only if you select the chart, okay. So these 3 tabs can be used to modify a chart, okay. So we'll see how to switch row or column. The steps to switch row or column in a chart are: select the chart. So after selecting the chart only, you will be getting the contextual tab, okay, chart tools. So select design tab from the chart tools contextual tab and click switch row or column button from the data group, okay, clear. Once you select the chart, this chart tools contextual tabs will be getting open, okay. See, so from this tab you are going to select design tab, okay, design tab. So to click the switch row or column button from the data group, see here, after selecting the design layout, you will be showing this window. So here you are going to click switch row or column, okay, from the data group. So this is how we are going to switch row or column, okay. Next we will see how to use the chart title. Okay, so the steps to add a chart title to chart are: select the chart. Only if you select the chart, you will be getting the chart tools contextual tabs. Okay, so select layout tab from chart tools contextual tab and click chart title drop down button. So after selecting the chart, you will be getting this chart tools contextual tab. Okay, so here to use the chart title, you need to click layout tab. Okay, so see here, select layout tab from chart tools contextual tab. So you will be showing the chart title drop down button. Okay, see here, you will be showing the chart title. Okay, so from the chart title, you need to select above chart. Okay, you'll be able to see, right? So after clicking the layout tab, you need to click this chart title drop down button. You need to click above chart button so that your chart title will be presented on the top of the chart. Okay, so here in this example, we are going to type population details. Okay, this is your chart title. In this example, we are going to type population details as the chart title, so it will be presented on the top of the chart. Okay, clear? See, this is the chart after applying the chart title above the chart. Okay, likewise you can select. So this is how we are going to click the chart title. Okay, so next we'll see how to change the legend position. What is legend? Legend is nothing but the details regarding the chart. Usually it will be presented on the right of your chart, right side of your chart. See, by default the legend appears to the right of the chart. Okay, legend entries can be moved to anywhere in the chart area. So we'll see what are the steps to move the legend entry. Okay, select the chart. So after selecting the chart, you will be showing the chart tools contextual tab. Okay, so select layout tab from chart tools contextual tab, click legend drop down button, click show legend at bottom option. See, after selecting the chart, you will be showing the contextual tabs. Okay, so in this you are going to click layout option. After selecting the layout option, just click legend option. Okay, to change the legend of the chart. After clicking the legend option, just select the show legend at the bottom from the drop down options. So this will present the legend at the bottom of your chart. Likewise you can change the, if you want to display the legend at the right side, show legend at the right side. Okay, if you want to display the legend at the top, you need to click select legend, show legend at the top. Similarly, you can change the position of the legend which is being present at the chart. Okay, so this is the steps to move the legend entry. Clear? See, in our example we have selected the bottom option. Okay, so this is the chart which shows the legend option at the bottom: bears, dolphins, whales. So this is the legend which displays the data information, okay, about the chart. So here it is presented at the bottom of the chart. So next we'll see what is data labels. Data labels are used to focus the reader's attention on a single data series or data point. Why data labels are used? So it is used to focus the reader's attention, okay, on a single data series or data point. So what are the steps to apply data label? Select the chart. You will be showing the chart tools contextual tabs. Okay, select layout tab from the chart tools contextual tabs and click data labels. Click outside N option. See here, after clicking the layout option from the chart tool box, you will be showing this window. Okay, here you are going to click data labels. Okay, after clicking data labels, select outside N option. See, will be showing here. Select outside N option. Okay, so that your data labels will be presented on the outside end of the top of the chart. Okay, the data label entries for all appears at the outside end above the chart. So this is the window which shows how to select data label option. So this is the chart which shows the data labels are presented on the outside end above the chart. See, this is the data labels 150, 80, 77, 93. Okay, so this is the data labels which is presented on the outside end, because here we have selected outside end option, is it? So data labels are located outside end of the top of the chart. Clear? See the simply remember steps. For the data label value to appear on a single chart, select the desired bar and click data labels drop down button and click outside end option. Okay, this explains how to select the data labels to appear on the outer side. Okay, so this is about today's class, children. So let me have a quick recap for the topics we have covered today. So we have seen what is chart. In Excel, chart is a tool which can be used to represent the data graphically. So while comparing to data in the tabular form, charts represent the data more quickly and we can understand very quickly. Okay, so what are the types of charts? Column chart, line chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter chart and pie chart. Okay, so these are the types of charts. Next we have seen how to work with charts, how to create a chart. So we need to compute the data in the form of tabular column, okay, in Excel. Then we are going to select the cells in the data range, then click insert tab, then select the desired type of chart from the charts group. So likewise we can also change the chart type. Okay, even if we have selected one particular chart type, we'll be able to change the chart type for the same data. So for that we are going to select the data range, then insert tab, then click the different chart type. Okay, so this is how your chart will be presented in different chart type. Okay, next we have seen how to show the chart tools. Only if you select the chart, your chart tools contextual tab will be showing. Okay, so this will be presented on the top of a ribbon. So we have seen how to switch the row or column using the design tab from the chart tools contextual tabs. Next we have seen how to select the chart title using the layout tab from the contextual tabs. Okay, so this is how your chart title will be displayed. Okay, so next we have seen how to change the legend position using the layout tab from the chart tools contextual tab. Okay, this is how your legend will be showing, okay, once you selected. Okay, so next we have seen what are data labels, how to use the data labels. Okay, so for this you'll be using the layout tab from the chart tools contextual tab, then click outside end option. So this is how your data labels will be presented on the outside end of the top of your chart. Okay, so this is about today's class. All of you just take your book and go through the topics. Okay, we'll be seeing the remaining portion in the next class. Okay, children? Yeah, thank you. Take care.